Ladies and gentlemen, it's great honor for me and my doctorate student, Rusudan Beriashvili, to represent our knowledge and some kind of innovative things in marketing here in the capital of our brother nation, what is Azerbaijan nation. Thank you very much. Thank you. So today's presentation, I want to start with very innovative and one of the really promising message. This is about friendship among marketing and IT. So I want to say that from kickoff to liftoff, IT and marketing need to be one. So really, this is a wonderful role in marketing. So to have a great and interesting bridge with IT. So today's marketing is really developing in a very unique way. Today's marketing is so in very revolutionary stage. This is like military strategy when someone was only weaponed by sword, but other nations had already gunpowder. So right now all marketers should think about how to receive this kind of type of gunpowder. And this gunpowder, this is IT power. So we made research, and through this research we understood three hottest roles in marketing. The first one, this is marketing-centric data scientists will be in great need. So such kind of type of data scientists today exist in some countries, and unfortunately in Georgia, for example, in my country, this type of scientist still is in great deficit. So I think the same about Azerbaijan, and we should try to develop and to have great cooperation to develop such kind of marketing data scientists, to have this kind of type of great players in our companies. The second role as a hottest position in marketing, this is revenue marketer. That means that all kind of type of marketing projects should be well closed to return on investment. That means that when you start your marketing project, when you develop some kind of brand, when you develop new products, when you implement new products, you should know well what kind of type of financial returns you have from this kind of action. But you need another type of guy. This is third hottest player in the company. This is demand generator. This is demand generator specialist. And this kind of type of specialists, they have wonderful roles in all kind of type of companies. How to generate the demand. Demand generator knows well what is the customer, what is their need, and what kind of type of dreams you have. I had great meeting with Philip Kotler in the United States. I had meetings also with third genius in marketing, who is Jagdish Seth. He is originally he is from India. He is a professor in Emory University. I had great fortune to be in 2017 at Kennesaw State University to have my classes in Kennesaw State University. I had some kind of communications with great marketers of our time, and one of them was Jagdish Seth. And Seth says all times that new role of marketing, this is dreams, people's dreams. Marketers, they have ambitious plans, and these plans already are in very essential role. So marketers all times put their hands in the dreams of their customers. So they understand the dreams of customers. How to understand dreams of customers? In this kind of type of direction, we need So IT gives us some biggest power to assess the dreams of customers through programmatic marketing, through some kind of new types of MarTech initiatives. Right now, we understand that there are 9 greatest stages to work well in marketing. So you should understand that marketer all times tries to think out of the box. Out of the box thinking is very essential for marketer, but it's also risky. When you think out of the box, that means that you try to establish totally new category or totally new type of market. You think how to establish new customer and how to promote this new customer. But out of box thinking all times is connected with risks. And to avoid these risks, we have this kind of type of 9 rules, and the first one is know your audience well. So how to know your audience well? We do marketing researches, but we should understand well even dreams, even targets, objects, goals, missions of our customer through IT thinking, through idea generation, through different kind of MarTech technologies, what tries to put our vision into mind of our customer. So the next one is to understand well the limits of our brand. If we are brand managers, we should know what kind of type of limits we have, where our boundaries, not to exceed our boundaries, and that means that we should try to be authentic. Authenticity all times is one biggest rule of marketers. If you understand your brand has limits, your brand is authentic in some kind of type of levels and stages, you are not exceeding this kind of levels and stages. So the third power and third rule is to understand why you want to take a risk. What is the risk? Risk all times is connected to some kind of probability of income. What is this kind of type of probability? We need in marketing risk managers as well, because only risk managers in our time can assess and calculate probability of income, probability of risks, probability of failure. So the fourth stage or fourth rule in marketing, ensure brand affinity first. That means that we should understand how brand is attractive, what makes brand attractive to final customers. And the fifth rule is think out every possible result. Think about results. So try to calculate results and try to have mathematical or really econometric model of results. So today's marketing is very close to mathematics, is very close to cybernetics, is very deeply engaged to IT technologies. So that means that the sixth rule is know your limits, limits of your marketing staff. And think about what kind of type of promotion you do. Some brands, they are very oriented to the art. Some brands are very oriented to the industry. What kind of type of brand you have, and where you see some kind of biggest problems of your brand, and avoid these problems and try to have plans how to overcome all kind of types of boundaries. And the seventh one is focus on being memorable, not only some kind of emotionally linked to the customer. What means to be memorable? We know marketers, there are 3 types of awarenesses. The first awareness, this is no awareness at all. The second awareness, this is recognition, brand awareness, what is very good, but it's limited type of awareness. And what is great awareness when product or brand is connected to the category. And this type of awareness is entitled as recall brand awareness. When you want to drink tea, you memorize some kind of type of brands. You have 6, 7, 8 names in your mind. These names, they are entitled as a set of relevant brands. So all times we should try to put this name, what we promote, into set of relevant brands in the mind of our final customer, and stay respectful of diverse audiences. So we should know that the audiences are very different. In the United States, this is Spanish subculture, Afro-American subculture, white subculture. So this kind of type of subcultures or many other subcultures should be taken into consideration. And the 9 rule, the rule number 9 is be ready for uncertainty. People cannot understand you well. You can meet a lot of unusual and new problems, and these new problems, they are really very interesting. Some people like problems, and that's why I want to advise you to embrace problems as deeply as possible, because problems make us competitive. Without problems, we can be a very poor person. With problems, we became stronger and stronger. So the greatest stage of our marketing is great bridge between marketing and IT, and what we see right now in world marketing, not only Georgian marketing, because I am leader of Georgian European Marketing Association. I have researchers and I have my partners in different countries who are giving some ability to use their researches as well. So I compare and I can say that the limits are the same in Georgia or outside Georgia. So only 20% of executive officers, so chief executive officers, understand less and less how to combine IT and marketing teams to each other, how to integrate these teams to each other, and how to use them well to each other. Right now, it's also very interesting that marketing and management, all times, they were coming from military strategies. Can you imagine, for example, Napoleon Bonaparte without great ability to use artillery and foot soldiers? So, like poor generals, some chief executive officers, they don't know how to use IT staff and marketers together. So, and that's why their armies are very weak armies, and they have their defeat in very, very close territory. So it's interesting that nobody learns them how to use artillery and how to use foot soldiers, how to use cavalry together. So what is artillery for marketing? Marketing, artillery, this is already IT. IT technologies gives us the power to shut our customers, to try to reach our customers from very wide distance. And also it's very interesting how to make them to come to the offices of different universities to study this once again. So executive MBAs, they are finest places, but even executive MBAs around the world, they don't have special classes to make marketers to understand IT and to make chief executive officers to understand the role of integration. And so our suggestion is to be integrative. If you are a leader, if you want to be a leader, you should follow the rule of 4 E's. These 4 E's we know well. So this is envisioning, this is empowering, this is enabling, and the last E, this is energizing. And envisioning means that you should have vision to integrate teams to each other to make IT professionals to understand well marketing, and marketers to understand well IT as a business, IT as a artillery, IT as a power to reach your customers who live in next continent, to live 10,000 miles from you. This is great power of today's marketing and today's companies. So these companies, even in Georgia, in Tbilisi, in one of the districts of Tbilisi, company can be local. Company can born local, but developed globally. And from Tbilisi, they can reach their customers in Las Vegas. It's already possible. But you should know well how to integrate these teams, integrate the teams of different professions to each other. It's also very interesting right now that 95% of all employees, they don't understand the mission of their companies as well. So here we see a lot of problems. That means that HR departments and companies at all, they don't understand how is important to implement your stuff in all kind of type of activities what company does, and how to make people to be fully energized by the mission statement of company. So if people don't understand mission statement of company, how they can know what they do, what they reach, how much they should devote themselves or sacrifice their skills to the success of the company. And it's also very interesting right now what we studied. How can IT and marketing teams put their efforts together? So IT looks like the man with sword who cuts into pieces the downtime of the product. Downtime of the product means that product is waiting for customer, and 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, product is waiting for customer. IT teams, they can cut this time and 20% reduce the downtime of products and make products to meet their customers very soon. And marketing can boost as software's adoption rate. Marketers can make softwares very sensible, to make softwares more understandable for marketers. So marketers should firstly use these softwares. So right now, this is wonderful and great and interesting stage when MarTech engages all kind of type of departments of companies. So MarTech makes company very transparent for customers. And what is best company right now? Best company right now offers customers to do their dreams. So we say that we are open. You are creators. We are your hands. We are your mind. Please order us what to do for you. How it's possible without IT technologies? How it's possible without integration of IT into marketing and integration marketing into this kind of type of great MarTech activities. But in some very bad companies, in some very poor companies, marketers and IT staff, they don't love each other. They criticize each other, and finances also hate marketers. This is first sign that company goes to be bankrupt in very nearby stage. So if marketers don't understand IT, and IT hates marketers, and finances, they even want to close the marketing department, this is great sign that this company goes to fail. So what we think to make big friendship among IT and marketers, among finances and marketing. So to try to make marketers the great role to manage the company. And what's also very interesting, that marketers are experts connecting customers. And ITs, they are experts to do this kind of network activities. So they should understand that they need each other. And right now, I want to speak with you a lot, and I want to take great time from you, but my wonderful colleague, Rusa Beriashvili, she writes dissertation, PhD dissertation in very, very nice thing, and right now she will represent some kind of interesting facts, how to use Instagram in marketing and how to make your dreams to come true through this kind of type of activities. And that's why I will give her right now. So, and I'm very proud that I have such a great PhD students like Rusudan, and one of my PhD students is also here in our hall, and I expect wonderful questions from you, my dear friend. So please.
Okay, first of all, hello everybody, and thank you for the hospitality I got this through these 3 days. Thank you for the inside culture of Azerbaijani people, because you are very hospitable, and especially when they hear I'm from Georgia, I get huge warmth and huge attention from people, and thank you for this. It's great honor for me to be here with Mr. Kakhaber. We have been together like 10 years. He's been my teacher for 10 years. And I'm very happy that I have ability to be here and to represent something about Instagram here. So, how many of you has Facebook? Please raise your hands. Okay. How many of you have Instagram? Okay, so to talk about like Benjamin Button thing, Instagram is something like Benjamin Button. So Instagram has become very popular since the last 2 years. Everybody had Facebook, and everybody has Facebook for about 10 years, and everybody understands what is with what in Facebook. But nowadays, if you don't have Instagram, you're out of date and you don't have much information. For example, when you want to know something about people, you just have to enter their Instagram page, and you will understand what kind of life do they have, if it is interesting or not. So, if you, for a business, Instagram has become one of the main greatest tools to get the audience. If you want to get the audience on Instagram, you have to be very active. A lot of Instagram bloggers have appeared, and everybody is trying to promote themselves, their business on Instagram. So I will represent several tools how to get the audience and how to make people engaged in your profile. So this is the application Kickstar. So you need to get the audience, you need to increase the size of the audience for your business, for your own page, but you have to understand, realize who your audience is, who actually you want to get. For example, you are producing a hair dye product, and you don't need men. Actually, you don't need old men and young men. So you need most of young women. So you need to understand that you need followers like young women. So Kickstar, by means of Kickstar, you will be able to understand and get the audience you need. By means of Kickstar, you are finding, for example, I am a Schwarzkopf representative. I will go find Davines page on Instagram, and by means of Kickstar, I will get the followers of Davines. So my page will follow their followers, and get these followers. So another tool is Woobox. So few online activities are better suited to drive engagement and reach new audience members than contests. So nowadays very popular is to have photo competitions or coupon giveaways. All of you know crazy young moms, and they are very crazy about their children, and they can kill a person to make their children popular. They are taking photos of their children, like 1,000 photos a day, and they are putting their photos on social media, and they are trying to promote their children. So if you make a photo competition of children, you will get huge new audience. These crazy moms are ready to even call their classmates with whom they have not talked for 20 years and ask them to like their baby's photo. So by means of photo competitions, you can get huge amount of new followers, and Woobox will help you to easily make these photo competitions, coupon giveaways, quizzes, and other contents. Another tool is FameBeat. FameBeat is allowing you to work with other influencers like you. So you need to understand the other influencers like you, the same level of you. For example, you have a beauty salon in the center of Baku, and you are searching for somebody like you. You don't have to search them in Shanghai neighborhood or something. You are searching this beauty salon which is next to you or somewhere in your neighborhood. Then by means of FameBeat, you are finding these people, and then you can collaborate. For example, if you are making giveaway, you can tag them, and they will also be